What's up, Animasters? Today we're going to be going over a few pieces of a new deck I'm starting. I just received these cards in the mail and I wanted to go over them before I post the official deck tech to go more into depth of these cards. I'm sorry if I sound a little sick. I'm coming down with a cold, I believe. But yeah, I really did want to go over these cards because they're pretty important. So first off, we have Katara the Fearless. She is going to be our commander for this budget commander deck. If a triggered ability of an ally you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. We get so much value into this card if you can't already tell. Most of our allies have entering abilities, so all of those triggered abilities will be triggered an additional time. So doubling the effects of all entering abilities is insane for an ally deck. So that's why she's our commander for this deck. We'll move straight on to the next card. I should have the official deck tech posted within a week and a half. But yeah. Alright, so next up, Egg at the Crossroads. Another great card from the set. They're both really cheap and very affordable. 5 for a 3/3, flying. When Egg enters, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature card with mana value 4 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So, if you guys can't tell, this is great paired with Katara, because we get the additional entering effect off of Egg. So we get to look at the top 10 cards and pull 2 cards with mana value 4 or less and put them onto the battlefield. Whenever another creature you control leaves the battlefield, transform Egg at the beginning of your next upkeep. Alright, Aang Destined Savior. Land creatures you control have vigilance. At the beginning of each combat on your turn, Earthbend 2. So, the flip side to this is we're not going to have a lot of land creatures in this deck, but with him creating land creatures every combat, this definitely should be helpful, giving them all vigilance and beefing up our board state. So that's why this card is in that deck. The Earth King. 4 for a 2/2. When he enters, create a 4/4 green bear creature token. Again, with Katara, we're going to be creating 2 4/4 bear creature tokens. And whenever one or more creatures you control attack with power 4 or greater, search your library for up to that many basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped. So we're also going to be doubling the amount of basic land cards we are searching for. Great Divine Guide. 2 for a 2/3. Each land and ally you control has add 1 mana of any color. This card is, it's probably one of the best cards in the set, in my opinion. It's very versatile because it doesn't just have to go in an ally deck. In my opinion, this is a better Chromatic Lantern, and Chromatic Lantern is a staple. Each land and ally you control has add 1 mana of any color. So Chromatic Lantern, you would be able to tap Chromatic Lantern itself for 1 mana of any color, and all of your land can tap for 1 of any color. So not only do you get a creature out of this card, but you get to do the same thing with your lands. And if you're running allies, you get that additional effect. That's why this card is such a good card. Katara Water Tribe's Hope. 5 for a 3/3. Vigilance. Whenever Katara enters, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Waterbend X. Creatures you control have base power and toughness XX until end of turn. X can't be 0. Activate only during your turn. So this is a really great card because for 5 for a 3/3 with Vigilance, we automatically get 2 1/1 creature tokens. We get to Waterbend X whenever we want. So that's a very big plus with a very big advantage for our board state once again. Egg's Iceberg. 3 flash. When this enchantment enters, exile up to 1 other target non-land permanent until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Waterbend 3, sacrifice this enchantment. If you do, scry 2. This card is basically a glorified Banishing Light. Sorry if you guys hear any background noise, by the way. It's basically a better Banishing Light. It has flash, and you can have the choice to waterbend it. So what you could do is you could exile one of your permanents, lay it out, then when it's on the battlefield, waterbed 3, and get the entering effect of one of your allies again, and that trigger would be doubled with the entering effect if Qatar is on the battlefield. So that's why that card is also a necessity. So those are the cards I wanted to go over for my soon-to-be budget commander deck for Qatar the Fearless. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe. I'm a new content creator, so that would really mean a lot to me, and it would make me be able to do more things in the future with cards. I do really appreciate any comments asking or giving me suggestions for videos in the future. And yeah, the deck tech will be posted eventually. I just need to get the rest of the pieces for the deck, and then that will be posted. As always, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.